Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. How are you doing?
Doing exceptionally well. Thank you so much for asking. And how about you? How are you doing?
Yeah, I am doing great, and my day has been quite well so far. I can say it went smoothly and productive. So everything went well from my side. How is your side?
Well, my day is also, I can say, is going productive because there are many things which already I have done. I can say, like, reading is something I enjoy a lot. So, yeah, just before the session, I completed that. So that's why it's going productive for me as well. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, since we are meeting for the very first time, could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure, why not? The first thing that I really like, you love reading, right? It's a great way to improve English and as well as to improve our knowledge too. So yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so come to the point. My name is Priyanka, as you know. Basically, I am from Mirzapur in UP. Currently, I'm in Hyderabad. So I have been here for last 5 years. And I hold an MBA degree. Now I'm a mother. Simultaneously, I'm running YouTube channel, Nourish Your English, where I upload conversational videos, English videos, related videos. So my main goal is to help people to speak English fluently and naturally. Apart from that, now I feel like it's my hobbies or it's my part of day to talk to new people and learn with them. So I really feel it's like a productive day for me. So I really engage these days. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. Can I know a little bit about you?
Of course, it's a wonderful introduction you have given, by the way. So, as you know, my name is Mahima and I'm from UP. And if I talk about my academics, so currently I'm pursuing my master's in English literature. As for my hobbies, so I love reading books and I'm a travel enthusiast. So that's a bit about me.
Okay, so are you into reading or you have developed this habit of reading?
Honestly, I say I have cultivated this habit over a time because
Mhm.
I was not into a reading when I started my journey. Oh my God, I I felt like reading is something is monotonous to task to do. Okay, but later on I pushed myself. Sometimes it's very hard actually. So initial was difficult, but now it's become one of my favorite hobbies. So now you can say.
Hmm. Okay, so what kind of book do you love to read?
I like both fiction and non-fictions. I started my journey with non-fictions, but right now I'm reading fictions book also because it's a hook, like audience interest. Like if anyone is want to start like reading habit, they want to build this habit. So definitely they can go with fictions, right? So it's a
Mhm.
good actually. So what about you? Do you like reading?
Yeah, I think we both are on the same page. Earlier, I didn't like reading book, and but now I cultivated this habit. Now I love reading book because now I know the importance of reading habit, and that's why I started reading, and I really enjoy reading. So I same here. I also start with non-fiction book that really helped me a lot. But now I switch myself into the fiction book, stories book that help me in my communication and through fiction I know the lot of word, so I think it's really helpful for people. So I think we both are on the same page. That's why I'm saying.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right. So you tell me a little bit about your English journey. How long have you been learning?
Hmm. Okay, so earlier I wasn't in this language, so I did my schooling from Hindi medium, then college. My I did BCom, that was in Hindi medium, but when I did MBA, so that was is completely in English, but it wasn't too difficult for me. So my main struggle started when I came to Hyderabad because here native language is Telugu, so, and people speak very well English. So when I came in Hyderabad, everyone spoke very well English. So that time, whenever I met someone and they spoke English with me, I was really feeling down that time. And sometimes even I wanted to talk to someone, but I held myself back because I knew they would speak English with me. And since there, my journey started. And then I worked on myself, and I think before a 6 month, I started my YouTube channel. That also helped me a lot. Started reading book, writing. I started evaluating myself. Where am I making a mistake? And that's how I have learned this language. So, but now I feel like, yeah, I can speak confidently. I don't need to hesitate. I think I have a confidence to speak with anyone. Now I know how to express my thoughts. So yeah, that's how my journey has been so far.
Clearly visible on your face, like you are pretty much confident in this language, right? You can hold the conversation for an hours, right? Is it true?
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, I can. Hmm. How has your journey been so far? So earlier, as you have done your college, right, in English, so you must be in this language. Is it like this?
I didn't do my graduation in English. I did actually my graduation in my like mother tongue, that is Hindi, right? So
Okay.
when time also I did in Hindi. Master I'm pursuing in English, which is from distance
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, so I
Okay.
don't have college. Correct.
Okay. So do you have involvement of this language?
Of course not. That's
Okay. Now
why
you're Okay. Okay, then how do you practice this language? Apart from making conversational video and reading, are you into reading, right? So apart from that, what do you do?
except writing, I do everything, I would say. Like shadowing
Hmm.
is there, it's something I like it. And of course, watching something in English is effortless for me. I can watch all day long if you say to me to watch something in English. And apart from that, if I don't have any sessions, like, like one to one like that, then I go and use some platforms. There are many applications are available, as you know, right? So personally, I
Ah,
use Fluency application for my practice.
that's great. I think these days we can speak English from anywhere. I think environment doesn't matter for if people have the diligence to learn this language, so they can learn from anywhere.
Correct. Seal enthusiasm is important, right? If you have that, willingness, you can learn. Like, no matter whatever the position you are, or there are many people they give excuse, to like I'm not saying to others, to themselves only, right? We don't have time. We have a
Mm,
toddler to take care of that, or family, or many things. So because there was a time when I also used to give the same excuse to myself. Like I didn't have time to learn this language and how I would learn. So later I realized like I'm lying to myself, right? So
Exactly.
that's the reason. Like,
Yeah, I think
okay.
we should utilize our time, right? Whatever we are doing, we should know what we are doing exactly. Because sometimes we just spend our time scrolling a mobile phone, Instagram. Once you go there, you just grab it's like, right? So it's very difficult to go from there and do something that really help for you, that help for in your future. So that is very important. Yeah. So what's your long-term goal? What do you want to do in your future?
It's a long-term goal actually. I want to become a communication coach, soft skill trainer. That's my dream is. And I know
Okay.
it's going to be a long journey for me because I just started my journey, right? So, but I'm
Mhm.
ready for that. Let's see. Mhm. And what
Okay,
about,
okay. Did you say anything? Your video got stuck.
okay, I was asking about that. Like, what's your dream? What you want to do?
Okay, great question. Okay, so as I told you, I did MBA, but that time I couldn't start my career because of English. And then I got married and I have a baby, so somehow I managed them. So my life got busy, but now I am working on my English. I want to be a better version of myself. Apart from that, I want to start my career in any corporate field. I wanted to become HR. So yeah, I'm looking a job in this field. I haven't started yet, but yeah, I have a plan to start in this career.
You should definitely because now you're pretty comfortable with this language. And may I know like how old your child is?
Yeah, he's 4.5 years.
Okay. So is it start going to school?
Yeah, he started going to school, and that's why I get time for myself. Now he's sleeping. That's why I always book for conversational video around this time because this time he sleeps. Otherwise, he just walk around me, so it doesn't look good, right? That's why.
That's
Mm,
fine actually, because anyone can understand if you have a small child, right? So it's fine.
yeah.
So in which stream did you complete your MBA degree?
Okay, I did HR and finance.
Oh, great.
Mm,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
Hyderabad itself is the IT hub, right? So I don't think so. You get problem to search a job. Easily you can get job there, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There are a lot of even the place where I am. So here there are a lot of company where I can start. But sometimes we have a family, so managing baby, there are a lot of responsibility after marriage. And the first and foremost is the qualify any interview. That is also very important task. So yeah, I'm doing everything. So
Especially
what
as a
happened?
HR professional, right? If you are going for an interview and you're calling like are going to apply for HR profession, so for that like be fluent in this language, it's important, right?
Yeah, exactly. English is important. Yeah, and especially in Hyderabad because here native language is Telugu. So they first choose English language than any other language. So I think it's very important.
Yeah, like I remember like there was a time when I was in Hyderabad.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed there almost couple of months there. Okay. So I used to visit like nearby shop there, like to bought something, maybe grocery little with that. So I clearly remember I used to use my hand gesture, give it to me, this thing. Because
Right.
they, yeah, they definitely don't understand like Hindi. Okay. Like most of
Mm,
the people, they don't understand there, right? And there are people who, of course, know Hindi very well, but majority of people I'm talking about. So I know, and that time I was not good at English also. So definitely it's a real struggle, especially
right.
for North Indian, right? When they move South India. Uh,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Even same thing happened with me earlier, but now I'm used to everything. Mm.
okay. So, tell me, Priyanka, what do you think? What role does body language play, in showing confidence, according to you?
According to me, I think body language is very important because I have realized several times we know how to speak. If I talk about English, right, we know about how about tenses and everything, but sometimes because of less of confidence, we don't express our thought, right? Sometimes we don't, our eyes don't match to someone if I'm talking. Sometimes our hand gesture, our body language, so everything does matter while talking to someone because that person before talking to that first person appear your body language, how do you look, how do you talk to them, so I think everything is very important. So yeah, body language play a very vital role while talking to someone, even though whether you are in interview or you meet someone at the first time, and even during conversational videos, so body language play a vital role, I can say.
Right. Of course,
Mhm.
I can say people say always like uh, 30-40% it's matter what we are speaking and how we are speaking, right? And rest of the things, your like the part your body language actually play.
Exactly.
Correct? Yeah, that's some people call non-verbal skills.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I want to say, but it wasn't coming in my mind. Yeah, that is called non-verbal skill, and people should work on it. Sometimes people are good at verbal skill, but if their non-verbal skill isn't good, so it doesn't look good, right? So non-verbal skill is very important. Even though if they are speaking a broken language, but their confidence is high, so sometimes it looks good. It looks impressive. So non-verbal
Right.
is very important. Yeah.
People can resonate with that. Like, see, look at her. She is speaking wrong English, but but show like a confidence which she's carrying in her speech. So that's
Mm,
incredible. So it's happened because most of the time, whenever I watch, any YouTuber's video, it can be a conversation videos or solo videos. I often like observe their body language instead of like, their like the way they speak. So there are many like I can say new learners, whoever learning this language, they all have a YouTube channel right now. First of all, you
Mm,
find that. So if you go
yeah.
and watch this video, right, you get to know, oh my God, like how they can, I can say it's a, they are pretending to like they have confidence or already they have developed this thing. Because sometimes we have to pretend like we are confident, right? For others, we know inside like we are not confident. Sometimes it's happened with me when I have to, okay, you know, cover myself. Okay, I'm pretty confident with, talking to someone. But my inside heart knows like how difficult it is, right? Sometimes to for someone.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes now I think confidence is very important. If we are comfortable, then we get ideas to speak, right? More and more. But if we are not comfortable, then we feel just blank out. We just feel like, what should we ask again? We don't have any questions. So I think first of all, we should make ourselves comfortable. Then we should start asking, questioning, and answering. Even, during an interview, the interviewer first asks a question to make you comfortable. They start with a simple question so that you can make a comfortable, then they ask you some hard question and other the things. So I think comfortable is very important. So as you talk about a body language, so it's very important.
Exactly the same thing I would love to work on myself. Because communication skill, like of course, it's going to take a lot of time. But if I work on like non-verbal skill, like skills which really required for a being a good presentator, front of others, so it's plays a very significant role in that. So definitely, I would love to develop.
And I'm sure you must have noticed if someone go to the stage, right? And the way that person speak, the energy, we all love as an audience, we all love it. If our speaker is very energetic, the way he speak, I suppose if he give any jokes and all. So sometimes energy is very important while speaking.
Correct.
Yeah.
We don't have to sound like a robotic sound, right? Because like natural, like the sound, energetic sound, your voice should be very energetic when you connect to someone, right? It's not like you're talking like a very slow voice or which another person couldn't understand. So we have to take care of this thing while speaking to someone. I know. There's a time
Yeah.
when I use platforms, other platform for my practice. So it's happened with me most of the time when I get connected with someone. People say like your sound, like your voice is very energetic. So I said like it's not like all the time I'm feeling energetic. I have to sound like that because if another person is going to pick a call and say hi, hello, so how they feel, right? They also
Exactly.
start having the same way, correct?
Mm,
So it's very important.
exactly. Okay. Okay. So do you want to ask me something?
And no, actually, no, I already have asked you the question, but if you have anything to ask, you can ask me. Otherwise, we should wrap up the session here, I can say.
Uh, okay. Okay, so I have one question. Okay, so I have seen in our life there are a lot of things that seems very difficult at first, right? But once we start doing this, that thing become easy, right? So can you share any experience that earlier you used to think it's very difficult, but by practicing and hard working, now you are used to it. Apart from English, now you can speak, I can see. Any life experience that you have experienced?
Think for a moment then.
Okay.
Mm, okay. Like, there was a time when I was afraid of, or I can say, yeah, to travel alone. Okay. But since it's been, I can say, since I started, like, stepping out alone from my home, so it's become very comfortable for me now. If you can see, you have to travel abroad alone now, so I'm ready for that. I don't feel like uncomfortable or something new I'm doing, or like it's a pretty, I can say, good thing for me. I enjoy traveling alone, and it give you next level of confidence also. You don't need someone in your life, you can do, there are many things in your own. So yeah, that is something.
It's great to know that. And I have seen mostly in UP, parents don't allow to their, especially girl child, to go out alone, right? Most of the family don't allow. So, but sometimes if they allow, then we get this kind of confidence. Yeah, it's great to know
Right.
that.
It's good actually, right? I know that especially like the UP people family are conservative family, so we don't
Hmm.
usually get this opportunity. But God grace, my family is not like that. So that's the reason I got this opportunity in my early age. So because of that reason only, I learned many things because real life experience is something different from bookish knowledge or something,
Exactly.
right? So which is something you get when you step out from your home and go and meet with new people and try to build your connection. So yeah.
Exactly. I still also remember before marriage, I never traveled anywhere. But after marriage, when I traveled, so I really realized different thing because whenever we went somewhere with our parents, so we depends on them, right? But if we go somewhere, then we get to know a lot of things. We explore a lot of things. So that is something different in our life. And we also try to step out alone. I think that's great way to learn something.
With the same question I would ask you, then what would be your answer?
Okay, so after marriage, I have realized several times, like if you I talk about traveling, so first time when I traveled with my baby and I went to Mirzapur by flight. So that was first time I was really scared and but I wanted to go. But when I went there, so first time I was really scared, but somehow I went there. But second time I felt confidence. Now I can go anywhere with him or with my small baby. So I can manage him alone. So that's how over the time I gained this confidence. And it happens everywhere. Initially we get scared, but once we start using it, then we are used to it. That's why I think we don't get scared to start using anything, right? I think this is the part of life.
It's just a, I can say, the reason in our mind which is holding us back, right, to not to do the thing. So
Hmm,
we have to conquer our fear, then
exactly,
definitely see the results. Yeah.
exactly. Okay, now I think it's time to wrap up, right? We have been
Right.
in
Of
half
course.
an hour.
But it was nice speaking with you. Seriously, I really enjoyed our conversation. And thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for giving me your time, and I really enjoyed overall session with you. I hope we will meet soon, right?
Of course, thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening ahead.